There we go.
Okay. So.
All right, Brendan on the 2. He's kind of got an unfortunate angle away from the 3 here. Might be able to 2-6 and get back in the line. No.
No. But this is where that other angle would come in handy.
Right.
These shadows really.
You can't really see it too well, but
exactly.
Dennis is on this too pretty easy. You should be able to just float up, get an angle for the 3, work back down table for the 4. This out is very workable here. I mean, unless Dennis really lets this cue ball go or hits something bad, he should be able to work an out at least to the 6. Well, little rub there on the 8.
Get out of the way, 8 ball.
Probably a little straighter than he wanted to be on the 4, but.
Well, since the 5 goes in the side, it's not too big a deal unless he.
Yep. Update on the side action here.
Yeah.
Mike Mueller's up 4-2. They did make an adjustment.
Must have.
Mike Clark's going to 6. Mueller's going to 5.
And here the 5 is not going in the side because of where he ended up.
Little force follow there. Come up. Yeah, he's got an angle on the 6.
Yeah.
I can't tell if it's too steep or not, though. Did we have that other view on the left monitor?
Well, we can
just to keep it up so we can see it.
We can see it, but they can't.
Yeah, as soon as John gets back, we'll have him switch the view a little bit better to get But it's a pretty steep angle on this 6. You have to let this cue ball go a little bit here. Oh, doinked it. Yeah.
Came out okay. Although
Brennan at least has a kick here.
Yeah.
Can't tell if he's got enough thin of it to cut it. Yep. Oh. He fluked the 8 in? Nope. Oh, not the scratch, too.
And the scratch. Now, the challenge here is when you just lost your match and then something like that happens to you, to make sure that you make that mental
that's why
of fresh air. You don't take it.
I would have taken a couple of minutes, but like John said, Brendan was here last night with the rest of us, and he's most likely pretty tired too.
Exactly.
But
so you just gotta stay positive. You can't let that sort of thing get to you.
I would have taken a couple of minutes, at least went and washed my hands, something.
Yeah. Well, at this point in the game, just important that he keeps breathing and doesn't get in that bad headspace that players will get in sometimes.
It's always fun.
Yeah.
It's like slipping down the rabbit hole.
Right.
All right. So. Should be just roll in the 8, natural shape on the 9, unless he decides to get fancy and come across the other side of the table.
Right.
Nope. Little roller.
Take what the
very
table
favorable
gives you.
Kiss.
Exactly.
Brendan kind of shakes his head in disbelief over there because he got a real fortunate rub.
Right. But he was getting the rolls earlier, so
the
rolls always come back around.
Dennis isn't going to do anything. Dennis isn't going to do anything too crazy. Like letting that cue ball go or putting crazy English on there. He's just a real conservative, player. Who's messaging me?
There's a lot of ways of putting it. There's the Occam's razor of pool. Some people call it, what is it? Don't make shape when you have shape.
Yeah.
There's all sorts of ways of putting it, but pretty much don't get fancy if you don't have to. I think it was Brian who slugged himself twice. In the previous match.
I was really surprised by Brian Daniels not breaking and running any racks as an 11 in a set. I mean, that's just shocking to me.
All right. Well, the 1's not on the table, but this 2 goes. Or not.
Well.
But it's right behind the 6.
What's that? Oh, you know what? I was actually wondering with my view.
So He
oh yeah, the
cut in
two.
and
He might be able to go rail first.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna kick at it the other way. Looks like.
He is. It looks like it.
Oh,
and he missed it.
Yeah.
Giving Mr. Brendan ball in hand.
Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, the 3 to getting back to the 4. You have to come with a shot on that one. If you can get on that 4, though, I mean, the rest of the rack is pretty open. This is when he needs to really bear down and get a rack back. Otherwise, he's going to be in trouble here. There we go. Now you got in real good shape there. Natural angle. Just keep making your balls. There we go.
Exactly.
Looking real good.
Exactly.
Oh,
slow but
I would have.
steady
Yeah,
race.
yeah. I would have liked to got on the other side of that 5, but I'm sure he can make it work here.
As long as he doesn't come down too far.
Yeah, I mean the 7's kind of a hanger, so you just got to make your 6 and take what the table gives you, and you should be able to play something to get on that 9. He's looking pretty focused. All right. Well, let's see how he wants to get on the 9. Come off the top rail, or oh, you got to hit it, Brendan.
He wants to bank it.
Yeah. Oh, the banks have been open for Brendan.
Yeah, Brendan is excellent. He has an excellent banking game, or at least so far tonight.
Right. Let's see if you can hit him with the old curse, or if he comes through.
I've been good with that curse tonight.
Oh, 3 times. Nope. Right. It's just stayed a little flat. Yeah. Dennis should have a regular old cut on the 9 ball, make it 3-0. There you go, 3-0 to Dennis.
It's like we've got that angle we promised you. Oh. And it is Dennis's break, which is potentially pretty scary for Brendan.
Well, 3-0 with Dennis breaking. Oh, yeah, apparently Snodgrass is trying to chat here. Yeah, he was saying to change the view. All right, well, we got you. Johnny came back. Mike, I don't know if you're still out there in chat land.
John came back and
we changed the view. Yeah, we got the little bit better view. I am not. No, we were on the other one for whatever reason. I am not technically proficient, so I didn't know how to change it. All right, let's see what Dennis has here. Dennis playing real consistent. Oh, that's so rough.
That is
great break.
Exactly.
Would have had line on the cheese.
You sink 3 balls and you.
Yeah. Well, Brennan grabs himself a piece of cheese.
We have got him.
I'm going to step out for a second and order me some of that grub from Kenny's. I'll be back here, guys.
We've got Brennan with the beat. So.
Yeah. I mean, doing it by yourself, it's like that's one of those life.
Now, what Brennan wants to do is keep positive and make at least 1 ball on the break. Have a clear path to make the 1. Yes, duh. All right. Well, so Not the one. The one went on the break. He's going to want to be able to make the 2. Looks like the rest of his rack is on this side of the table. Made it a little tougher. Now for Dennis, the shot is open.
Getting in on the talking side of things.
Yeah.
So who we got? We got 8 people on right now. That's great. Hey, thanks for joining us, everybody. Definitely appreciate you tuning in. And if you can, just let us know how we're doing. We know we have some issues every once in a while, and we know that the mics are it's okay on the vocals there, but there's a lot of background noise that we got to work out how to get that taken care of. But one thing at a time. And right now, the one thing we needed to do was get the stream up and running. That was a friendly little bump from the 9 there for him to stay on the 5.
Yeah.
Dennis is playing real solid right now. Brennan's got his hands full, and playing on 3 hours sleep cannot be an easy task. But yeah, let us know in the chat what's going on, the social stream or chat. We are trying to check them both when we can.
That was a great draw stroke right there. And there is a pocket up there. But
All right, Dennis gets another one.
looks like Brennan needs 5 and Dennis needs 3.
Also, if anybody has a Facebook or Twitter, or if anybody's on AZB, if you can go ahead and post a link out and share it around, we definitely would appreciate it. This is the first live stream that's being put on by the Players Club, and what the Players Club is, it's a new company that's been started here in the St. Louis area, and what they are doing is they're starting a new league and a new tour, and it's to be a points-based tour where players get points for participating and winning tour events, and then of course at the end of the season they'll have a large a big end of the season event, a big money added event actually, and it should be a great time, and more details will be released as they become available. But for right now, just know that in January in St. Louis, there's going to be a couple of really big announcements coming up, and it's going to be a very exciting time to be a pool player in St. Louis, and we're very excited to get that kind of activity back in St. Louis after being gone for so long.
It was a great safety play from Brennan right there. He didn't have a good shot on the 2 and snuggled the ball up right behind the 5. Let's see how Dennis gets out of this. How do you go at it?
Let's see. What do we got here? Did he leave himself there, or did Brendan play it safe? So Brendan played a good save, did a good job. And this is kind of a tough ball to hit because the 8 ball is big. It's hard to reach. But the 4 ball looks like it might be blocking the thing. So what he's going to do, he's just going to tie up a ball.
Right.
And try and make the run out tougher. But what I think he did is actually made the run out a little bit easier.
Yeah. I don't think he did what he
now
wanted to
the
do.
2, 3, 4, and 5 are all at the same side of the table. And the 5 ball is in a position where after you make the 4, he's going to have a good angle on the 5 to come down for the 6. So that was an interesting idea from Dennis, but at the end I don't think it panned out quite like
Maybe
he wanted.
This is the development that Brendan needed to get back in the game. Although, I don't know that I like this 4 to the 5 here. For me.
Oh.
That was tough.
Brennan getting a little interesting there. He's making it exciting, as we like to call it. But he's going to be all right if he gets around the 8, and he has.
That's absolutely fabulous.
Oh.
Now, does he draw back? No.
He can go around. The problem is
hit it.
He's got to get that good bump. Because if you don't get that good bump, that will pretty much seal the deal.
Well, as long as he gets the right angle here, this is a fine place to leave the cue ball. Just make it. That's the problem with that. Having the ball so close. It's easy to miscalculate that. Well, that little error leaves Dennis the 3 ball out that he looks like he's on his way to achieving. Which will leave him 2 from the win. Here we go. Dennis at 5 games to Brendan's 1. But it's Brendan's break, and anything can happen.
Anything can happen. Although Brendan he really needs Dennis to kind of just fall over at this point. I mean, Dennis is on the hill. Brendan needs 5 in the alternating break format. No, I take that back. Dennis is not on the hill. Sorry. Dennis still needs 2. Brendan needs 5. This is still a tough spot to be in, but it can be done. It can be overcome.
Because he needs 5 games and a lot of sleep.
Yeah.
And only one of those things is achievable just now. It can be done. And he's got a shot on the 1.
He's got to start making balls. It's tough. The table's been playing strange all day.
Yeah.
You
break dry and you have a shot on the 1. It always hurts.
You know, we saw it earlier when people were having issues moving back and forth.
It hurts.
Wheeler just makes 4 on the break over there.
Yeah, that's...
Our color commentator, Cookie, just saw the score. But if by color commentators you mean gingers, that's both of these men. So... Gingers may not have souls, but they play great pool.
Hey.
You were the one who told me that one.
No, I most certainly was not.
No, about the saying gingers don't have souls.
Oh, yeah, it's a good internet thing, but...
Yeah, I'd never heard it.
It's,
Well, I think that was a genuine miss by Brendan, but
No, not a
he
single person.
landed okay. Leaves Dennis hooked. He's got a kick at this 3. I think this is a 1 rail kick. The 9 is in the way of the 2 rail kick. I would go at.
See here?
And swish. So
Yeah.
Brendan gets ball in hand. And that's really what you need when you're behind this many games. Is you need ball in hand.
Yeah.
Dan Crazy helped make this stream possible, from what I hear. Right?
It's Kentucky Dan. Kentucky Dan. That's what they call him.
They call Crazy Kentucky Dan?
Kentucky, the state, Kentucky. Hang on, we got a stream problem. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, I mean, we're still recording.
Down.
Yeah. Yep, when it goes orange, it's down. Yep.
So it looks like we're back. Sorry, guys. We still don't know exactly what's going on with the connectivity issues. But luckily, when we go down, we come right back up.
It may take us a couple of seconds to figure out where we left off, but we'll get right back as soon as we can. Oh, wow. That was a great shot. 6.
No, yeah, that's right. He's on the hill now.
Dennis is now on the hill. And I missed it. I missed that 1-9 carom.
Yeah,
he jacked up
that
and shot
too.
that in very well. But
I didn't even see what ball he went off of.
The one ball, I think.
Right.
Oh, well, balls on the table, 5 ball, I guess. Yeah, he's in a bad spot from here.
We have a dry break for Dennis on the hill. Means Brendan gets the first shot at this rack. It's a great kick, and the 9 almost goes in. It's really, really tough to watch. Everybody likes to see a tight match and just want that 9 to drop. No, with that kind of angle on the 3, John, I mean on the 2, John, and the 5 in front of the 3 from down there. How do you get back to make the 3 from this
Well,
kind
no,
of...
let's see, the 9 ball's hanging, so you're playing to make the 9 here. Oh no, he was playing to just go up and down.
Right.
And he's going to leave Brennan with a tough shot.
Ah.
Now, what Brennan can do here, he can graze the outside of the 2
Just what I was thinking, to go down and make that
and
9.
make the 9. But he's not going to do that. He's just going to play it up. I mean, I think he might have trying to do it, but more importantly, I think he was just trying to make sure to get that out of there.
Exactly. Now that's the safety I had in mind, but it had a different result in my head. So something happened in the execution, and the cue ball didn't stick where he wanted it. We have a 9 that
Brennan
dropped
gets a
in.
gain. All right.
Yep.
I missed it. How do you get the 9 in there? Off the 2? I mean, clearly off the 2, but there you go.
I'm so tired. The cue ball went down and made the 9 after he hit the 2.
I see.
Which is what it has to be, right? Because the 2's still on the table. You gotta talk to me. I'm tired and...
Oh, hang on. I'm trying to do something here.
Yeah, but nobody's interested in what I have to say about where to go in position, unless they want to know the wrong answer.
Unless you want to know the wrong thing, is that what you said?
Yeah. And here's not to run out of rack. Now, looks like a ball went down, but he's hooked. You know, I think you kick off that. Or you can make it. Just make it. Clearly not as hooked as it looked from my angle above the monitors. Wonderful. So I see the path from the 3 to the 4, obviously. And I see the 4 to the 6. Oh. That didn't actually work out the way I had in mind either. I think he's going to go for the bank here. With the exception of the last bank that
Oh
he
my
tried,
goodness.
which he missed.
No. Oh.
He has been
Well, I just don't
really
waft them in my
hitting
face because that is
the
some
banks.
spicy
Well,
chicken
tonight-
wings.
I didn't say that before he took his stroke, so I didn't jinx him. I'm gonna stick to that. But this does leave Dennis on the hill with only 5 balls to sink on this rack.
No, I shall move out to that middle table so I can get away from these guys.
Because his food tastes like poison. I mean, it smells like poison.
Well, is there just an area over there?
So Dennis got himself into a little bit of a situation here. He's wondering how to approach this. With the 8 blocking the 6. Unless, of course, he makes it on the side there. Which he tried to do. Now this I like. There we go. Now, he overran that from what I would have wanted. But I know he can cut this ball in. I've seen him do it.
That's a tough shot.
It is a tough shot.
Tough shot when things are not going your way. A shot you wouldn't even give a second look at.
Right.
All of a sudden comes up and just kind of kills you like that.
Not a terrible leave if you've got to leave it, but I wouldn't want to leave it on the hill like that. Obviously, he's going for the bank, right? And it goes. It leaves him on the rail with a really long shot on the 8.
Yeah, no, he left himself pretty tough on this 8 ball. Well, the good news is, if all he has to do is make it, there's a reward. I mean, the cue ball naturally comes down, hits one of the side rails, and then floats over for the 9. As long as he doesn't scratch, which is exactly what he did.
What he's doing.
So what happened there is his brain said, "There's a scratch here. Don't do that."
And then he did that.
And then because he acknowledged it, his brain said,
yeah.
"You must want me to do that." And that's
we've
exactly
all done that. We've all done that.
All have done that. How's the stream doing out there, guys? We got anybody else talking? No? Okay. Thought I'd check in the social stream. Kenny's will be having weekly chip tournaments on Tuesday, Friday, and Sundays. Yep.
All right. This is good news for Brendan.
So it is, yeah, Brendan's halfway there. He can, if he can fight his way back, boy, wouldn't that be something?
That would absolutely be something. Get off your phone, Brendan. Got a match to play. Now the bad news is that it's Dennis's break, and he's on the hill. And if he's any kind of a run-out player, this could be it. And I don't know how many break and runs Dennis has had today, so I don't know what the odds of that is. All right. So this doesn't look bad. Oh, unless that's the 2 on the bottom rail. Is that the 2 on the bottom rail there?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Well, he's a little straight on the 1, but really I think if he just powers this up with a little high inside, if he can get around the 7.
Which he just did.
But he had no juice on it. Yeah, he just ran out of juice. But that's tough to do. That's a lot of green to cover.
Well, he knocked the 9 on his way back out, but I don't think it's gonna do him too much harm here. Yep, makes the 3. Oh. Well, he didn't end up perfect out of that combo. this shot on the 3 from here, you play safe or you bank it in the lower corner if you're me. No, he went for the bank in the lower corner and it goes. And I'm looking above the monitors at the 6 and the 9. The 6 does go.
Yeah.
So, yeah. From here, he just has to go from the 7 to the 9.
Dennis is one awkward shot away from going to the finals of the 2014 Kenny's annual Thanksgiving shootout. And he takes it down. Oh, he's teasing us a little bit there. All right, he gets a 7, and we will be right back with the finals.
We will.
In just a few minutes. We're actually going to take the stream down for a second and just kind of reset things here to pick up on the lag. And we'll be right back in just a couple of minutes, guys.
Should I press unrecord?